Hey everybody, my name is Josiah. I am the pastor at River of Life Church here at the Long Prairie campus, and I'm excited just to kind of be sharing our plan for reopening the church on June 14th. All right, now this plan is a result of hours of planning and praying and fasting and really just talking as a staff of how do we do this? How do we do this in a safe way? How do we do this in a smart way? And we have spent a lot of time kind of going over this and thinking through a lot of different things. And so we are excited about our plan. And really what we want is we want church, when you come back, to feel safe and secure and sanitized and spacious. All right, so we really want to make sure that those things are a key of what we're doing. We are going to have it set up where basically when you come to church, you can walk through the front doors, come in, find a seat, be here for the service, get up and leave, and in that time not have to touch anybody or anything. If you don't want to, all right? And that's, we just want you to be able to kind of come in and not have to feel concerned about different things going on. So we are really putting a lot of effort into that. We are focusing on cleaning. Obviously, we have really stepped up the game just in cleaning. We'll be cleaning beforehand and a little bit during. If we end up needing to do multiple services, there'll be a deep clean happening in between those services and afterwards. And really, we will just have a huge focus on that, as well as social distancing. Right now, in our sanctuary, we have the chairs set up in a way where the rows are taken out to kind of create extra space, have at least 6 feet between those rows. We're going to ask that people leave a couple chairs in between families, things like that, just to make sure that we are keeping the distance that we need, that we're going about this a smart way, and just trying to be as safe and secure as we possibly can. Other things that we thought through that could be an issue is we won't have any coffee. We're not going to have any snacks, so make sure you bring your own if that's what you're looking forward to. We also won't be passing any type of offering basket. Our Connect cards, things like that, are just going to be online and digital. We would encourage you, if you've been giving and you want to continue to give, to just do that digitally. We will have another way that you could do that here, but it will not be by passing an offering plate or anything like that. When it comes time for communion, we will be finding other ways to do that. Again, we're just really trying to make sure that this is something where we're not having to touch things that other people are touching. As well, in this first phase, we are not going to have anything for kids. So that means nursery, kids' church, anything like that. All right. Now, we do have a plan for that, but that's going to be starting July 5th. So that's a little bit away from where we are right now. We want to have a few weeks where we can just kind of get everybody back together. And so kids will be in the sanctuary if you bring your kids with you. And we are going to ask that parents, that you have your kids with you at all times, that you just keep them with you and close to you, and that you'll sit together as a family. And then July 5th, we have a plan that we'll be rolling out then for kids ministry and nursery, things like that as well. So we realize that in the midst of all this, some people maybe just don't feel comfortable coming back yet. That is completely fine. We will continue to offer online church as well, so you can do that. As well as there's just a lot of people that maybe you fall into more of an at-risk category, something like that, and maybe you should not be coming back yet. All right, so we would encourage you just to kind of follow some of those guidelines. We know that this is going to look different for everybody. Even for myself, I have some underlying medical conditions, so for me, Sunday morning is going to look a little different, and so I just have to kind of be able to roll with that and change things up, and we all just need to kind of be okay with that people around us are going to be at a different spot than we are, and we need to be okay with that. All right, so we are working hard to make this just as good as we can, and the biggest thing is that we are just doing this in unity. All right, we don't want people to be fighting with each other or anything like that. We know that many people have a lot of different opinions on this, and we just want to make sure that we keep just a spirit of unity as we are called to do in Scripture. So this is going to be an important time for that for us. Now, the big thing that we need from you guys is this. As we are preparing, we're just trying to figure out how many people are planning on coming back on June 14th. So we are going to be sending out an RSVP. And this is for both Sauk Center and Long Prairie campuses, and we need you just to click which campus you're going to be going to if you are coming on June 14th, and how many in your family are coming. We just need to get a rough estimate of how many people we are looking at so that we can decide if we need to make maybe multiple services, anything like that. We want to be prepared and not having to turn people away at the door, anything like that. That would just be terrible. So we are going to be sending an RSVP out, and this first one is just, are you coming on June 14th? And then next week, there'll be another one, because after we see those numbers, we're going to decide on service times, things like that. And then there'll be another RSVP where you will click actually what service you are specifically going to, what campus and what service. So we want to see that as well. So you'll see 2 of those coming out. Please do both of those. If you're planning on coming on the 14th, even if you're volunteering, if you're in leadership, if you're a first-time guest, we would love to know that you're coming just so that we can be prepared and make sure that things are ready so that this place truly can be safe, secure, sanitized, spacious for all of us, just so that we can have a great time worshiping God again. I can't wait to be back together and do that. It's been just about 3 months that we have not been together, and man, that's crazy to me. So I'm excited for June 14th. I'm excited for those of you that are going to be here, for those that aren't. I'm just excited for all of us just to kind of start taking that next step as a church as we kind of head into this season. And we just want to make sure that we are doing everything in our power to make this as smart as we possibly can. Be looking for those RSVPs. We want to hear back from you on those things, so that'll be coming out shortly. All right, we'll see you on June 14th, and we'll see you this coming weekend on Church Online. All right, thanks, guys.